Tiny Shiny Home again. They've invited us out. We're pretty excited.
Tiny Shiny Home had invited us out earlier where we got to go see how they were working with a project with Hyper Adobe bags.
Yes, that was cool.
So they finished up that.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what's going on there. They have some new stuff to show us.
And it starts at their chicken coop.
Yes. Chicken farm. Was it called a chicken farm, I think?
Or chicken pasture or something.
Something cool. We can't wait to see it.
And so we're going to head back out there and see how their project went.
Can I take your order, please?
In building with earth bags, we discovered our family thrived creatively and grew stronger by working side by side. We welcome you to be part of our family and for this week's adventure.
If you guys were to come over, well, you will be. You'll see this soon. Right?
No, we can't show them that. It's so messy.
And we'll go like this. That's the shop.
They took us to their chicken garden and they had already cut out a lot of places where the bags are going. It's so interesting because it's this round and I wasn't really even sure what it was at first until they were kind of explaining how it went. It's just so cool that it's all in that roundy design.
So all this will be garden, walkway, garden.
Like raised garden?
I don't think it'll be raised. Yeah, it'll be on the ground.
This combination of both chickens and garden together. Is this fence?
Nope, this come in 5-foot exterior wall.
Okay.
But on the outside there'll be 4 openings to let light in, and this will be their run. So they are in this whole area.
Okay. What a great way to put them, because normally you're taking your garden things and you got to take them a long way to dump them to the chickens. I think it's a brilliant idea of putting those two together.
It's just neat to see not only the roundness, but they're planning out.
A hen house there.
Hen house there. There it is. That's
The roof on the coop is going to go all the way across and over the back wall.
okay. Okay.
So we'll catch the water off of the roof to a storage tank back here.
What was really cool about what they're showing me about this hen house is that he wants to do a large catchment off of it and other parts.
Like rain catchment?
Rain catchment,
oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So they'll be able to collect water, which is so important there in the desert.
We're going to pump water back in.
Okay.
So we're going to do a little solar pump house like we have over there and pump the water back through, and then that way we'll drip irrigate all around the outside.
To here. If you don't have a well, you got to be able to catch your water or you go get your water. He's thinking ahead. How am I going to catch the water off of that? How am I going to store that water? It's going to, of course, go towards the chickens and so on, but it's also going to probably go towards the garden.
We have to figure out a way to irrigate both sides, basically, without tripping over hoses and stuff. So.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Yeah, it's a very well thought out design. They're thinking way out.
Way
very
far.
good.
We'll have aquatic trees too that we're trying to keep. That one will probably have to go, but
Oh, little mesquite
they'll grow up eventually.
Yeah, that were already here. Mm-hmm. It's interesting too. They have trees around that area. They're small, so you can't really see them so much, but they're almost perfectly placed.
Let's get rid of them.
But you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of times people will say, or you'll read about a plant and they'll say, oh, they need 8 hours of sunshine or something like that. But in the desert, it seems like you could cut that like in half. I like the trees too because then you get, the different shade in the summer and sun in the
It's
winter.
not like they're competing with plants because they go down too deep anyway.
Right.
Like in the backyard with all the trees in our courtyard, things grow better where there's constant shade in the desert.
And I've noticed that the soil around them is like way better. Have you noticed that at your place?
Oh no.
I guess from dropping leaves.
And having those trees grow up right there is going to be really great
Gonna
too.
need it.
How many buildings do you think you're going to end up having? Because you have this, have that, have the main house, kids buildings for all the kids, maybe.
Yeah, we'll probably make smaller domes, kind of like you guys did for the
That's a
kids.
great idea.
We're gonna have to do something for the Airstream. It's got to be covered. Like, it's not gonna last if it's just getting blasted by the sun.
It works so well
So we'll need an overhang for that, and then some sort of barn, and then some sort of workshop.
Oh, I love this.
Look at this, Shell.
Oh, this is awesome.
I don't remember if we had the planters or anything, but
Shed roof. We had, of course, seen the structure just in its real raw form. None of the finished kind of things were there. Wow. It was amazing to see the work. The utilities were all set up and ready to go. So it is really cool to see it for the first time.
It just looks like it's been here forever.
I know, right? It looks like it just extruded out.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this.
So sweet.
This is really, really neat.
Oh, that is cool.
You just did it in balls?
Yeah.
those are balls. Yeah, because see how it's
I
casting
like that.
shadows. So it creates little microclimates and makes the wall not so hot.
Oh, smart.
Theoretically.
It's like
Yeah.
fins
Should.
I can roll with
on a
that.
motor.
That's what Caller says. So
Yeah, it's from Callers.
That is so cute. I absolutely love that. And not only did they put the balls kind of in that flowy look, they did a little edging on it too. It's so pleasing to the eye.
Very artistic.
Just a great job.
Yeah.
On them sometimes to see. Yeah, like it's pretty sturdy. I don't think it'll fall.
It's got a pretty high ratio of cement in it too.
Yeah, the balls have a little bit more.
How did you make them? Did you have
I have a little wooden bowl.
Oh, okay.
Just fill it up and then press
Like
it on.
just a half, and it's
Yep.
just kind of a half circle. Okay.
Target wooden bowl.
Oh,
So meat split.
Yep.
vines going around it.
Pioneer. Okay.
That was fun. I've never installed anything HVAC before,
I like this too. To keep your
other than a few.
It was all
mishaps.
pre-charged and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was.
Yeah, we have pond liner that comes to midway.
I love her little areas where she's got plants there, and then she put pond liner in there. I've thought about doing that in the past before, but I was always thinking, oh, we can't do that because it's going to wick into the house. I would have never thought of pond liner, which she did. So she was able to have those two areas of growing plants. I love that. Probably copy it if she doesn't mind one day.
Our permaculture guy said that should be sufficient.
Okay. This is nice. Ooh, I smell the linseed.
Yeah, I do.
I know, I love that smell.
I think the first impression when I walked in was the coolness of the building. It had a really nice temperature in there. The light coming in through the south was really nice, kind of lit that area up. Of course, it was round and round edges. And
Oh, you found a round bed.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, and you did the little balls in here too.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the way you did the window seal. Oh, look at this. I love that you did things like that.
That's cute.
So clever.
Yeah, Adelaide did that. Actually.
if you take a right, you kind of look at all the tech for all of the solar. That's also a part of this, because that's what it is kind of a utility house for solar, housing batteries and inversion and that kind of thing. So very, very cool.
It's a standing desk, so it goes up and down.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Hit your button.
One thing interesting too about that desk, it looks out into this beautiful mountain view. So you could be sitting there and, working and looking out. Oh my goodness. You guys are fancy. Living it up. Wow. but also that type of desk that you sit down or you stand up and look out. And what's interesting is that when they would move that desk up to the top, it was perfectly aligned with the bottom of the windowsill. So how much time do you spend standing up while editing? Do you spend a lot of time?
I stand most of the time when I work.
They do look so far ahead. I thought maybe they'd already planned that, but they just said, no, that was just a happy coincidence to be right there. So it's just perfect in there.
Hey, tell me about how you prep the walls. These are smooth.
Yeah, these are really nice.
Beach sand
Beach sand.
and clay sifted through a kitchen sieve, and then we added toilet paper.
Really?
Soaked toilet paper.
Nice.
And a little bit of straw.
A little bit of straw just so that you
Texture,
can see
I
it.
love it.
Yeah, I love it too.
There's so many things I love about this building, and one of it is just the smoothness and the earthiness of those walls. You'll have to go out and watch their video of them putting that on. Not painted, right? This is the color. I love the color.
The beach
too.
sand probably helped keep that color.
Yeah, and it lightened it up because it was like a really white sand.
It's very smooth. They used the white sand, which was really cool. I'm not sure what they used to glue it all together. Probably some cement. It's discolored the sand just enough to make it just a light color.
If you catch it just right, it has little sparkles in it.
Oh, right.
We're just starting to see the passive solar.
Actually working, yeah.
Yeah, because we built these windows in the overhang so the sun will come through in the winter, but then they're shaded in the summer. And so the sun is just kind of dipped down, so in the afternoon, yeah, it started
So the
coming
engineering
through.
actually works. That's good.
Seems like it.
Yeah, huh? The biggest part of what is the inversion, the batteries and all that, the electronics, is all dependent upon the solar array. It's huge. He's got a massive amount of solar out there, enough to power everything on the property. I think when they finally get done with all their dreams, they'll have it all set up and ready to go.
Well, we sure appreciate Tiny Shiny Home for inviting us out again. It was a delight to see your place and how much it's grown in such a short time. It's always great to see your kids. You have the best kids. It is great to see them again as well. Same with 99. And he was like he knew us. Did you see that?
Yes.
He like came up to us. And,
Little barking to begin with, but then he figured who we are. And boom, he was also happy with us.
Thanks again for having us out. We sure appreciate you.
Well, thank you guys so much for showing us around. We really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Looking forward to having you guys out our way.
Yeah.
So, for sure.
All right.
That was so pretty, wasn't it?
It was.
He did such a good job.
Such a good job on that.
We got some ideas for us too.
Yeah, we did.
They said it was okay for us to steal some ideas. So.
That's good.
Thank you, Jonathan. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Such nice people.
Well, that wraps up this week. The featured design of the week is Beware of Cow. Our version is because it's a singular cow that is featured. When we came and visited Tiny Shiny Home a few months back, we thought the sign was so funny we had to make a design out of it, our own edition of it. So that is our featured design, as well as a bunch of other designs that we have. I know we're on a Frogtastic on, and we were wearing a bunch of different ones this episode as well. I want to give a special thank you to Tiny Shiny Home that let us come out and see that the finished shed is unbelievable.
It is cool. So cool.
They have a full version of their shed build. So if you missed it and you're like, hey, I want to catch up on this or I want to see it, they've got that. So be sure to head over to Tiny Shiny Home. Check out, I know they're going to be doing that chicken garden as well, which is super exciting. The link to their channel will be down there in the description. They're definitely worth your time to check out. They're very, very nice family.
Yep.
Yeah. If you missed last Friday's video, Shay and Skylar got married. That was the feature of theirs, so we're pretty excited about that. The link to that will be down in the description. We'll catch you on Friday when Garen and Ellie continue on their van build.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much for being a part of our family. We'll catch you on Monday for that podcast. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Is that fake?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, wow, I don't think I've ever seen one that big.
No, it was just the LVL, so it was only like this
It was an
thin.
inch and a half.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was pretty small.
It looks so cool.
Give it some steroids.
We had the kids like beat on it with chains and stuff, so it would look all beat up.
Awesome.
Our family moved from the city to the country. Thanks for taking part in our adventure. We have have new videos every Friday evening. If you would like to help us out, you can like this video, share it, subscribe, or support us on Patreon. See the links in the description.
I love how you guys did the front here too, where it's like rounded.
Oh, yeah. I never even thought of that until people were like, it looks like it's sticking its tongue out. Before we even had this one too.
I think they have like a chicken
garden thing.
Yeah, so it'll be fun to see what they're.
Do you plant the chickens upside down, head first, or tail first?
That's a question we'll have for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got it. Ooh, yeah,
I gotta do it again.
Whoa!